Hey guys, welcome back to another one. Today we have the FHA's Fur Harvesters Auctions March 20th to 22 results. This is the main auction for the spring season with a lot of offered pelts, and we'll go ahead and go through the amount offered, the percentage sold, the average, and the top lot. First up, we have beavers with 31,405 being offered, with 100% being sold. Average price was $30.33 and a top of $126. At this time, caster has not been determined. Minks, there were 7,612 being offered, with 98% being sold, average of $3.55 and a top of $12. For sable, there were 28,366 offered, with 100% being sold. First section heavies came in with an average of $50.54. Semis came in at $42.47. Mediums and smalls came in at $19.26, with an overall average of $40.93. Top for all together was $75. Otters, there were 3,061 being offered, with 88% being sold. The section was the first. Average was $29.93 with a top of $58. Fisher, there were 4,434 being offered, with 82% of them being sold. These were the first section. $40.31 was the average and a top of $58. Lynx, there was 1,153 being offered, with 99% of them being sold in the first section. $121.61 as the average and a top of $165. Lynx cats, there were 4,116 being offered, with 72% of them being sold. Canadian average was $136.39. Northerns were $104.71. Westerns had $302.20. Centrals were at $117.76 as averages, with a top of $900 overall. Muskrats, this one can be kind of scary for a lot of people. 246,089 were offered at this auction, mainly unsold, held to values. That way they weren't selling them off at nothing rates. But the top was $11.50 for those that were sold. They do not have a percentage sold at this time. Red foxes, there were 10,190 being offered, with 75% being sold. Easterns were at $13.66, Northerns at $17.07, Westerns at $7.65, Centrals at $5.31 as averages, with a top of $64. Cross foxes, 218 were offered, with 100% being sold in the first section. $43.59 as an average and a top of $61. Gray foxes, 1,389 were offered, with 84% being sold overall, with $12.40 being the average and a top of $20 overall. White foxes, 333 were offered, 100% being sold overall, average of $60.82 and a top of $170. Silver foxes, 48 were offered, 100% being sold overall, with an average of $35.19 and a top of $54. Before we continue on, I'd like to take you guys below the video to check out our merch shop and also hit that like if you enjoy these types of videos. As always, go ahead and leave a comment letting us know what you are getting for your pelts in your area at this time. Now let's continue with the video. Coyotes, there were 45,440 being offered, 60% being sold. Westerns had an average of $37.19 and Easterns at $14.75, with a top of $120. Raccoons, 34,552 were offered and 78% were sold. Canadians averaged $7.87. Western heavies, $9.13, and Eastern US were at $2.26, with a top of $33. 5,332 ermines were offered and 100% sold overall. $4.80 was the average and a top of $17.25. 9,425 squirrels were offered and 100% of them sold, an average of $1.32 and a top of $2. Skunks, there were 670 being offered, 96% being sold overall, an average of $16.43 and a top of $29. Badgers, there were 167 offered and 96% sold overall, with an average of $20.68 and a top of $62. Possums, there were 7,878 being offered, 15% sold, with an average price of $1.87 and a top of $3.90. Wolverines, there were 93 offered, with 96% being sold, an average price of $441.91 and a top of $590. Timberwolves, there were 405 being offered, 96% sold. Arctics averaged $257.88. Easterns averaged $118.18. And blacks averaged $441.91, with a top of $920. And lastly, black bears, 217 were offered, with 99% being sold overall, average price of $176.66, and a top price of $1,020. As always, guys, leave your comments down below of what you thought about these prices and what you are getting around your area if you're going through local buyers. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.